I knew how to cover my tracks.
A skill you've obviously lost since you've gotten bigger. You know how close you came to allowing the vigilante to destroy everything?
Slade is back in the present after a brief break and threatens Sebastian Blood to get the job done or have himself do the job for him. Would you want Slade threatening you? Yeah, didn't think so.
But you being sloppy isn't. Fix this, Mr. Blood. You don't want me to fix it for you.
I have to show you something.
Easy there, Tiger.
Roy finally opens up to Sin about his newfound abilities, demonstrating to her his strength and healing skills. He decides to try out his newfound powers firsthand on one of Starling City's bad guys. After that nearly ends in death, Oliver decides it's time to give Roy a helping hand.
I've seen it before. It twists men, turns them into someone they don't recognize. There's another way, Roy. I can teach you to control your new ability and to control yourself. Let me help you.
When do we start?
Anthony? Are you there?
I'm here, Sarah. I was hoping that you would reach out to me.
I'd rather be dead than keep being a part of this.
You ungrateful bitch.
Sarah contacts Ivor over his actions that led to Shadow's death, and Ivor was not pleased with what Sarah had to say. I was also impressed by Oliver's stealthy tale of her. She was unbeknown to his whereabouts until she cut off the conversation with Ivor. Well played, Oliver. Well played.
Can we meet?
What is it?
Someone wants to talk to you.
I tried going to the DA. No one will believe me. I swear to you, Sebastian Blood is dangerous. And you're the only person in the city who can stop him.
Oliver and Laurel team up to break into the Starling City archives to find a file that can lead to some proper proof about Sebastian Blood's true colours. Of course, he had covered his tracks, but Laurel getting more involved in the action is a possible sign that is there a canary on the horizon? What do you think?
A good start. But the magnitude of your negligence requires a greater sacrifice.
Did you honestly think that the #1 spot was going to go to anything but that scene?
Your incompetence has now cost 4 lives, Alderman.
We finally get to see Slade Wilson's transformation into full Deathstroke mode. Was it worth the wait? Hell yes!
Fail me again, and yours will be the 5th.
I'm saying this every week now, but again, I believe it to be so true. Arrow has been getting better and better, and with a couple of weeks ago came, in my opinion, its strongest episode. This episode was not far off its pace. For the first time since forever, Laurel had a story arc that was actually progressing her character and story forward. Of course, the big reveal of the week was Deathstroke finally showing his full potential, face to face with Sebastian Blood. Safe to say, now that he's shown himself, all of us are going to want our weekly Deathstroke scene. But eventually, we know that Deathstroke and Oliver are going to have to come face to face. The big question is, when? I would be surprised if it happened before the finale of season 2, or maybe a couple of episodes before the finale to build up their inevitable collision, but I think it's going to happen possibly towards the end of this season, or I hope it's going to at least. Overall, my rating for this episode of Arrow is another 10 out of 10. Now, a 10 out of 10 does not mean it's perfect, but that every single minute of the episode was certainly worth the watch, and I believe that this episode again was indeed one of those, and one of Arrow's strongest episodes. Like, comment and subscribe for more Arrow reviews, let me know your opinions below, and thank you very much for watching.
Fail me again, and yours will be the 5th